Hello everyone and welcome back to our Stonecraft Hardcore Series, episode 51 here of Season 3. It honestly has been a couple of weeks since I last recorded. What am I doing down here? I think I was doing some zombie stuff. I'm a little bit clueless, but regardless, we are going to continue on here for our journey, of course. 51 episodes in, officially my longest YouTube series ever, as far as my knowledge goes, which is rather forgetful at times, but nonetheless, here we are. Continue on then. Gonna go check our automatic farms to begin. This cave down here is quickly becoming one of the places I spend a lot of time hanging around in. That's an Enderman, isn't it? That feels like an Enderman. Who did that? Okay, so let's double check what sugarcane we've got going. 9. Pretty good, actually. Again, it's not a lot, but it's all things considered, this is all automatic, of course. Like, I'm not doing anything to get any of those resources at all, other than just basically load the chunks, and it's, you know, making things happen, which is good. We're up to 25 emeralds, about to grab yet another mending book. Only thing is, I haven't got the most leather, so I guess I'm going to have to use some of the bookshelves to get... Yeah, so I've got 7 leather, so that's actually okay. Okay, maybe we're okay then for the meantime. Let me see if I can get that mending book now then, I suppose. Do worry just a little bit about nighttime. Hey, there's another cat. I just worry that at some point some rogue zombies are going to start spawning and sneak their way in. We do have 2 guardians, which is going to help. In the meantime, sorry to wake you, buddy, but I need... Yeah, he's like, what? Some resources from you, thank you. Actually, I don't think I want to talk to you. I think I want to talk to the other one. Got my skeleton horses, of course, in the mix. Here we go. Okay, if I just... Oh, so close. So close. One more. And speaking of one more, might be enough. It is enough. Level up. You can see he's now gold. So he goes from like a apprentice journeyman. Ooh, that's actually really good. We can't get glass on the island otherwise. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually really good. I'm so stoked with that. Villagers, oh, the villagers have seriously made this series a lot better in so many ways. And this is just another one of those ways. So now, look at this. Oh, actually, do I want to... Oh, okay, I'm actually already undoing it. The reason is because if I can get... Which I'll go... Oops, sorry. I'm standing on your bed. Don't mind me. If I can go get another pair of glass, I can get glass panes. Glass panes look so much better. Also, he's leveling up like crazy now because it's actually like to his level, those trades. Oh, yes. Here we go. The good stuff, 16 glass panes. So put them here. Oh, you can see outside. That's awesome. I don't know where else we want to actually put glass. Definitely probably in there. But that just means I can double check in. Oh, it's awesome. How good. Glass is in the house, everyone. Did not expect that. I didn't really know what else he could actually trade me anyway, but hey, still, I'm stoked with that. Especially maybe in this house could be good as well. Just because... kind of see it as like a bit of a safe house. But being able to see... Is this corner good? Yep. What the dangers are out there would be a good thing, I think. Okay, that is fantastic stuff. I think our other house on the other island would really appreciate that as well. Fantastic. Really, really good stuff. Okay, that is a great start. Very happy with that. The real thing I should be happy with, of course, though, is this mending book. It's another one. It's another very important thing. We've got 2 of them in the mix. I think I've got to put mending on this helmet. I mean, it's just really, really good. Pretty much as good as you're going to get. So I think we're going to do that. The only thing is, I think that actually costs a lot of levels, so we're going to have to work on that. I probably... Oh, yes, we're on 12. I do remember what I was doing now, actually. I'm on 12 levels. So I was actually working on, while all the farms are doing their bits and pieces, which I will actually go and quickly just grab a few now. I was working on getting a better sword, I think was the plan. Because, like, looting 2 is good, but it's not, like, amazing. Bane of Arthropods 4 is terrible. Don't have a problem with spiders all that much. One of the... Not one of the weaker mobs. Like, any mob, to be honest, can be dangerous in situations, but don't think it's necessary to enchant Bane of Arthropods, I don't think, pretty much ever. The real problem with it is it's targeted to only spiders. So if I'm fighting a creeper... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. If I'm fighting a creeper, then it doesn't have any effect, I guess is the point. The main reason why you shouldn't care about getting Bane of Arthropods. It just doesn't make much sense, usually. Unless you're fighting exclusively spiders, then it would make more sense, but we don't. We fight everything, and again, I think spiders are the least of my concerns, if I'm honest, of course. I'm not saying they're not dangerous, just before the Minecraft, overlords decide, okay, well, if you're not scared of spiders, then we're just going to send a whole bunch. Not what I'm saying. Anything in any situation can be deadly. But to be exclusive... yeah, I've already mentioned that, yeah. To do exclusive damage to spiders, not ideal. Otherwise, okay, we are continuing to farm all of the stuff here. Poisonous potato, I think, is used for something. And yes, skeleton guy's still out there. So my theory at this point is 100%. That, like, I think the game counts him as... Well, one of two things. The game either counts him as in water, so he never burns, or his helmet has, like, some... basically protection... I don't know what protection infinity is, but essentially means it just can't break. One of the two things. I think it's more likely that he's just in water. When like he's on the horse, like because the horse is in water, he counts as being in water. And that's pretty much that. Fantastic stuff again. Farms are really coming together now. Saving the potatoes for our own benefit. Okay. Grab some more stuff, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you don't do beetroot, that's right. Oh, you do cake. Yeah, if I would grab all of this stuff if I wasn't getting mending books. Mending books are really what I'm trying to get at the moment. Beetroot, yes please. A couple of those. You level up from a novice to an apprentice. You also have the pumpkin trade. Okay, great. Not that we're going to use it, but good if anything ever happens to the other one. The other one's discount. Yeah, if he was to disappear, the discount would disappear, but that's fine. Still, nice. I'll take that. Okay, and now I need to get some more paper. 37. You. Mending guy. Take my paper. 16. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I think that's all we can do for now. as we try and... I think the next stage, as I said, is to try and just keep leveling up. We're only level 14. Excuse me, buddy. So we're going to grind some more mobs, I think. Today, that's the plan. I'm also trying to get a better pickaxe. There's a few things I'm trying to get. Silk Touch is one of them. But to be honest, yeah, I'm trying to get back to level 30. And I think I'm just going to try and get mending. I've got two mending books on me at the moment. Well, not on me, but, you know, around at the moment. So it'd be good to get mending on this helmet, just to lock that helmet in. And then I think, yeah, try and get a good pickaxe to put the next mending thing on. But again, all of those things require levels, which is why we are going to come back to the fishing... Grind is the wrong word, but, you know, the fishing pond. Do lots of fishing stuff. 15 challenges down, though, everyone. 15 out of 64 is actually pretty good for the map, I would say. That is to say, of course, that the challenges very much go up in difficulty, and it's going to get only harder from here. Like, one of the next challenges is breed the villagers to 15. We're on 6 at the moment. I don't really know what to do about that either. Like, I think I want to split the village in 2. I think's my plan. And have one side of the village keep expanding, and the other side have all the important villages like the mending and the farmer. Keep the mending and the farmer separate, and then try and have everyone else be kind of a normal village, and then try and have, yeah, a couple of the more important villages on the side. Just because I don't want anything to happen to them, because it's not unrecoverable, but it would be bad. We get a huge discount with pumpkins right now. To have to farm 6 times more pumpkins would be pretty brutal. And I think about the same for melons. And we could technically, I think, find another zombie villager, but it wouldn't be easy. And using this farm, I don't think is one way for that, that's for sure, because it's just too complicated to get the zombie villager out. Okay. The only thing I'm trying to preserve is this at the moment, just because it doesn't have mending yet. Next hit. There we go. Level 17 and a bit. Don't really know what rotten flesh is used for other than basically the bin. Just gotta be careful not to chuck away my helmet when I'm doing that. Nothing else crazy happening in here? Nope. Go again. So that's what, 5 levels or 3 levels? 3 and a bit levels gained that time. Just going to try and look at the other challenges that I have. Oh, I think we might have actually done one. Because one of the challenges is reach the new island. And I think, because you're supposed to start on the original island. Because we've gone technically to the other island, we would have completed reach the new island. Like, there's a couple of them. One is visit the new island, one is reach the new island. I think they are vague, but basically there's one for each island. Other island. So if you start on the mainland, it would be visit the island of ruins, which is the island we actually did start on. So that's one. Then it's visit the new island and reach the new island. So I think again, one of them is the Mushroom Island, essentially, and the other one is like an abandoned house island. It's hard to explain it, but that's essentially what it is. And that's the island, of course, that I built on when I originally did this map. So there's a challenge for reaching both of those islands. Because of I said to myself at 15 we would unlock the Mushroom Island, we've actually technically done that one, is what I'm trying to say. We actually only have one visit island left. I want to say maybe 20 we do that. It's a tricky one with that island, though. I think I've got to do lots of work to make that island actually not the way it is where it's got everything kind of on it. Because it's kind of been built up the way that this island has, which is like, there's torches everywhere, no chance of mob spawning, like super well built. In fact, probably more well built than this island. Okay, and a couple more hits. Here we go. 20, another 3. Yep, nothing changes, unfortunately, on that front. No loot. Loot's quite hard to come by, isn't it? It seems. But that's alright. Good news is we're actually powering through these levels quite fast. And we now have the best fishing rod in the game. Although, I'm not getting as many treasures as I thought I would get, to be honest. Which is slightly disappointing. Actually, there's only 63 challenges, I've just realized as well, because one of them is a hardcore, it says hardcore only, but I think it's not like you can't die doing it. It's more of a, like, what's the word? Like a hard mode challenge, which is cover the main island with dirt in 9 Minecraft days. Is that challenge. So we can't do that because it's obviously been more than like we're on day 196. I think we're past day 9. So that challenge can't be done, and I wasn't planning on doing that in this series anyway. There's actually a challenge: discover the secret chests with grass blocks inside, grass blocks in them. I wonder if I've done that. I might have to look at the old island's loot and see if I've done that already. Possible I have. I do still have to enchant my leggings as well. I've got a decent chest plate though. Not the best, but not the worst. As much as fire protection is quote-unquote bad, I think it's actually would be okay on one piece of my gear. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice, another potato. Okay, that's always nice. Not a whole lot else, and only a level and a bit. Okay, maybe I was a bit preemptive on that one. So I reckon we'll try and spend the first half of this episode doing this. And then we'll see what else we can do. Maybe that's slightly different. I think we might try and actually do the village stuff. It's just hard because I want to do these enchantments give me confidence to be able to do crazier stuff. But unfortunately, it means I've got to put in the work to actually get mending. It's actually well built in this game at the moment, I think, with Minecraft, where mending's actually a super powerful enchantment, but it's actually very, very hard to actually put together. As it should be, because it's that powerful that once you put it on, it's like kind of done. But the good news, as I say, I'm fishing here. I'm loading the chunks over there, so I am having automatic farms working for me while I'm doing this. I'd love to expand the pistons out as well. But what I was trying to do with the iron here in this farm was, because I used 5 iron on this farm, was I was going to put the iron back. So I almost wanted to, like, every piece of iron that I use for all the farms over here, like the 2 hoppers and this hopper, I wanted to put 15 back so that and basically, like, you know, write myself off, basically, so that I don't use any of the natural materials. That was what I was thinking. So, like, if I can get 5 iron for this, I can say, okay, I've written off this hopper. Now I've actually broken even. Now every iron I get from here is going to write off the next hopper. Essentially, and put the iron back into the double chest, because, yeah, double chest of iron is pretty crazy. And then what I was eventually going to do, obviously, once I've written off the hoppers down here, my plan was to then start using the hoppers, or using the iron to then write off, and then put more iron back into the pistons to then obviously make the sugarcane farm more potent. I probably should just do that anyway, to be honest, because that sugarcane farm is very, like, easy to set up. Like, it's just a couple of pieces of redstone, and it can really make some waves. So I think we'll try and do that, maybe even now. See if we can max out that farm, because the other 2 farms are good, but they're a lot harder to get right. Very nice. 23. Another stack. Throw another stack away. Always good for the nether, this stuff. So that piglins don't attack you. Got 4 potatoes, which is crazy. Took us so long to get 1, and then now getting them all the time. So yeah, what I'm going to do actually is exactly that. I'm going to put these potatoes back, and I'm going to actually go and increase what we've got into the sugarcane. And also write off, or make like a write-off board, yeah. Oh, it's daytime, okay. A couple of skeletons over the place. Yeah, just take them out. Don't want any remnants hanging around. Okay. Another day. 197 in this world. So yes, I'm actually going to go punch the button, because we've technically reached the Mushroom Island. So that is one challenge down as well. 16 out of, as it turns out, because of that calculation, 63. We can't do the 64th challenge. And that's also including one of the challenges, which is a bonus, which is pretty easy not to do, which is cut the tree down. So if we're looking at challenges we can actually do, we've done 16 out of 62. Which is pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. I'll go quickly grab the sugarcane, actually, while I'm over here. I have to finish this bridge at some stage, but another time. There must be a way to do automatic wheat as well. I think there is. I can't remember how to do it, though. Actually, I kind of do. I think all you do is you put a huge field of wheat out, and then when you're basically done with it, you push a button on a dispenser. Okay, that's like a really... This is not a great one, by the way. But you push a button on a dispenser, and it shoots the bucket of water out, and then you unclick it, and it undoes it. Or you click it again, and it does it back, I think. The whole point being that it would just wash away like it then washes all the drops into one place. You could go and pick up the seeds, replant it all, and then go again. So it's like super... It's not like an automatic farm, but it just means that you don't have to go around bashing it, basically, like this. But I do think it would be worth doing the sugarcane, like making the sugarcane easier, because as I said, I think it's quite easy to expand out. Probably one of the easiest to expand out. And because of that, and all the other work that I'm doing, it feels like I would just be wasting a bit of time kind of just waiting for more iron when I've got to write off a few other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly what I said. I'm going to make a little write-off board. So I'm going to put it up here, write-off board. I know I shouldn't, I don't have to do this, but I feel like it's also, I think it's kind of necessary. Just to even out the iron. And also keep track of what I'm using iron for. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. But I've got the sugar cane hopper. That's one. The hopper that I'm trying to write off at the moment is the zombie spawner hopper. Is the one I'm trying to write off. The other one to write off is the melon / pumpkin hopper. Those are the 3 hoppers I'm trying to write off at the moment. Oh, and then the number of pistons. Sugarcane pistons. Oh, I do actually have some iron to smell. Okay, we'll come back to that. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe 5? 5 more? And I might need some... I think I've actually got... Okay. Yep. There we go. 5 more pistons then. I need a little bit more redstone. I think 5 more. See if that works. Just to make this farm more efficient. Because again, this farm would essentially power our emerald collection. Oh, I need... Yeah, I'm gonna need more, Yeah, of course, I'm gonna need more... what do I call it? Dirt. More dirt. I'm gonna need 5 more dirt. Oh. Oh. Let me put that there. Okay, okay. I'm annoying, I can't put it here. Maybe I can just put it here. Yeah, just leave it there. That's fine. Okay. So, another hopper here. Okay. Yep. Show me. I'm going to have to access back here at some point. If I put the gravel here... There we go. Then I put... Yeah, I'm just going to need... Oh, I do have dirt on me. Fantastic. Oh, no. Yep, okay, look at that. Beautiful stuff. It's working even as I'm doing it. And as well, sugarcane grows quite fast. It's the one thing that's really good about it. Is it does grow very fast. Okay, I'm gonna need to, like, get around here somehow. Maybe what I do... Oh, yeah, it could be just through here. Should just be through here, in theory. Yeah. Beautiful, there you go. Into the back here. Beautiful stuff. And that just means I should be able to come up here. And then... Oh, it has to go on top of here. Okay, sure. That will work. Oh, that's not what I was going for. Okay. Okay, put that here. Let's find out if it works. We can actually test it. Of course we can test. I can just literally make one of the sugarcanes grow. Wait, so do all of them work? Yep. All good to go. Fantastic. Okay. So we've put an investment of 7 now in. We could go one more, but I think we'll leave that for now. That's because that's practically maximum. And again, I think that's quite good. I think that's a really good amount got going on there. Okay. I'm happy with that. Onwards then. To do other stuff, maybe. I think what I'm going to do is just empty my inventory first. Okay, iron away. I've got 34 sugarcane. Use that for paper. And turn the paper into emeralds. Level 24. I could do some more farming. I'll actually go, before I do that. Gonna write, so I think I had 7. Cool. That's done there. Oh, I'd love to chuck mending on this sword. It's dying really bad. 602 it's down to, without unbreaking. That's interesting. Actually, the other thing I need to do... Oh, it's turning night, but I will check. Do I have the gold? Ooh, not really. I have to go mining. Oh, this is the problem. I've got like a few tools I need to use. And without the tools, I just feel a little bit... Like, I can go mining. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to keep going on this direction at the moment then. It's a little bit boring, I will admit that. But unfortunately, I just don't feel like I can... Without spending more diamonds, I can't really go mining. And of course, mining is prone to potentially falling in lava or lots of crazy stuff. So I don't want to go mining too soon, like unnecessarily. If I can come here and work towards getting mending on something like a pickaxe, which would just make mining easier anyway. That's where I'm at the moment. But the good news is, I now have 7 pistons working on sugarcane. That's huge. We only had 2 before. What was that? Oh, I just got another fishing rod. Wow, okay. There you go. That's one treasure. I thought it was a name tag for a second. Not to be, but we'll take it. Close. Actually, with the glass, I can put a glass pane there now, I think. Or a glass block there even. Yeah. That's actually very cool with the glass trade with the villager. I'm very, very, very stoked with that. So technically we have made an automatic reed farm that supports 7 reeds. Not a 25 reeds, because that's the goal apparently. But 7 reeds. How could I stack that? I think unfortunately the only way to stack that would be to move it and then have it be 4 ways. No. The way to stack it is to actually just stack it up and down, I think. Have different layers, yeah. Oh, I was missing that one. That would be the way to do it. It says a farm, so it kind of implies that like it has to be connected, but I'm not going to be too worried about that, I don't think. I feel like that's a small detail that to worry about. Okay, what can I get to? 27 maybe? Just short. 26. Oh, there's a chicken in there. There's a chicken jockey. Wow, unbreaking 2 fire protection chainmail. Very cool. Yes, we did get a chicken in there. Feather. Get that. All new stuff. Leather pants. Not too worried about that. Not too bad though. 26 and a bit. But yeah, so we're 7 out of 25 for the sugarcane automatic farm, which is good. Yeah, I'd like to do the apples one next, but the only problem is just there's not actually the apples. Well, it kind of is, but actually the real problem is the gold, which I need to go mining for, which is kind of what I'm trying to do all of this for. So I'm actually tempted not to go for the mending just yet. Because if I go for the mending, I'm going to have to do all of this work again. I'm tempted to go for an enchantment on a pickaxe. And then keep trying to get a good pickaxe. Ooh. Clownfish. I'd like a name tag at some point as well, just quietly. Haven't seemed to get one, though. Some of these goals, unfortunately, are going to be quite hard to do since I kind of lost count. Like, find all the caves and houses and destroy all the spawners. I don't really know how to count those because I've done a lot of work over years on this map, so I can't really say how many I have not done. But nonetheless, I think that's okay. I just don't want to lose my helmet. So, yeah, I think that's what we could look at doing, is trying to actually get a pickaxe. Because then at least between getting mending, we can go mining. At the moment, that's probably the one thing that I'm stuck with, is like, I feel like I can't go mining because I don't have the right pickaxe. Like, this fortune pickaxe is obviously very, very good for mining, but I'm trying to save it for you know, the fortune stuff. Oh, nice. Ocean. Very, very good. Actually, very good. Actually, no. Okay, less good now. Because we can actually get glass as part of the map. But still, we'll take it. We'll take it all the same. Saves me from using my glass, I guess. But it does feel like, regardless, I'm going to be spending a lot of time in this farm and the skeleton farm over the next... I don't know, not sure, but over the next extended period of time, until pretty much everything I want to have mending has mending on it. The reason I'm just drinking these bottles is just so I can stack them here. Okay, 28. And, you know, I've just thought about it. And I'm going to disobey my own orders. I'm going to use Fortuitous. And let's do some mining. I feel like I've done a lot of work with the mob grinding, or the you know, the XP farming. Yeah, that's probably the better word for it, the XP farming. And yes, obviously I'm using this mending pickaxe and its uses, but at the same time, I just feel like even if I do, the point of mending is that it can regain. So when I do fishing, when I do the mob spawning stuff, I can just regain it back anyway. So I still want another pickaxe, but at the same time, because it has, my fortune pickaxe has mending on it, it still can work its magic. And only one is not great, but again, maybe I'm just expecting too much of it. Like the 5 minutes have been gone. So yes, what I'm going to do is actually start working again. Oh no! That's really bad. Oh, okay, less bad. Found a hole. My goodness me. Water on this map is just such an enemy. As these caverns get, you know, deeper and deeper, these water sources get more and more troublesome. Because they do more and more damage. Like, I'm now going to have to replace all of these torches that I've lost, which isn't too many here, but still. Inconvenience. Not great. Okay, look, I've got... Oh my gosh. It's like everywhere I look, there's just ores. Which is great, but also overwhelming. Okay, there we go. So, now that I think about it, yes, I absolutely should be doing what I'm doing here. With the mining. And I should also get some stone, actually, while I'm around, thinking about it. Just because there's just so many. There's so many ores everywhere on this map. It's not a problem. Okay, I'll go this way. Actually, how's the other farm done? I checked it earlier, right? Okay. Pretty good, actually. It's just so nice that all of that's completely automatic. And I do not have to touch it at all. That is fantastic. Okay. Add iron to the list. Trying to think what I was doing. It's coming back to me. Stone. I do actually need to smelt some more stone as well. Actually, we do have a stack of gold here. And a bit more. And I'll put another stack of this in. Okay. Very good. Ooh. Do we have another observer? So I could stack another melon or pumpkin, perhaps. I think that might be worth doing at some point. Okay, feeding that in. I need some more water. Thank you. And I need some more lava as of now. Thank you. It was lava. Yeah, actually, no. I know exactly where lava is. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to use a pickaxe here. Oh my gosh, imagine, I just can't, I don't want to panic and throw my fortune pickaxe away. I can hear lava. Where was it? Oh, it was in here. Perhaps in there? Definitely in... over here? No, did I lose dirt there? Oh, I did too. That's gonna hurt. I hope there's a way to... there must be a way to get dirt. That, like, a villager can trade it, or... I'm not sure. There's some more lava up there. But anyway, we've got lava now. At what cost? 1 dirt. Won't hurt me now, but it might hurt me long term. I really hope... worst case, I guess I could just update to a better version of Minecraft, actually. Which has, you know, dirt. Not generation, but you know what I mean. Something in the realms of possibility like that. Ooh, diamonds. Okay. I don't like the lava dripping on my head. Don't lie about that. Very nice. Okay. Oh, there is lava. Do I let it spread just for the sake of, like, you know, there it is. Maybe not. If I'm... okay, I have an idea. And you know what it requires? Another crafting table. That's right. Crafting table, like 30s. It's probably in the 40s at this point. Signs. Literally just put a sign. Lava. There you go. Wow, I have a perfect stack of 64. That's amazing. What's actually funny as well is, as much as I'm using this pickaxe, as you can see, its uses have not degraded once. Because I've been mining stuff that gives me experience anyway. So it's literally offsetting itself. Wow, okay. Well, this, and I'm still gaining to some degree. Maybe it's smaller than I would like, but it's still some degree of experience. Yeah, I'm nearly 29. Yeah. And I remember what I was doing. Of course. As much as I meant to smelt stone, I meant to grab smelted stone. So I can fill up those holes. Because I just know, if I don't do that, the cavern's going to be so big. So big. Whereas if I can just put it back now, I can avoid that problem. Wow, okay, I have lots of lapis lazuli. Beautiful stuff. And as much as I should be worried... Okay, well, to be fair, I wouldn't be as gutted about losing... Oh, I just noticed it doesn't have efficiency on it. That's why mining things so slow. Actually, I remember why I didn't care as much, though, is because, of course, I can just get the efficiency 4 book from the villager, which is true. It will cost me a lot. Like emeralds, pretty much a whole possible mending book. But... So, yes, there's like a hole here. Beautiful. There's a hole down here. The only possible disappointment about doing that is actually I might just be blocking up a potential entrance to a future cave. Which feels pretty bad, but... Oh, I don't like mining like that, though. I'm gonna be honest. That's not the type of mining I want to do. Okay, so there is lava, like, literally right here. Anything I have to worry about. Do I have blocks on me? I can hear it again. Yeah, oh, look at this. Okay, well, could use this for the obsidian bunker. Also could use this for lava. I'll work that one out later. Okay. That's different. Okay. Okay. Wow, look at that lava pool. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, well, so much for... I was gonna... Okay, wait. Don't like this idea. No, I'm gonna fall a long way. Oh my gosh, that does spook me every time I look at the ceiling and it's just... There's more ores on the ceiling? Okay. I didn't think about that. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I was just saying. If you saw me look back there and said, okay, it's fine, I was just looking at, like, where the water would go. And yeah, that's why. Back. Water is back. Okay, what have we got? Oh. Wait, cobblestone. Is that my cobblestone? It might actually be my cobblestone. It's either that or it's lava, but I think it might be my cobblestone. Seems too high for lava. But, yeah, you can never be sure. Okay. Okay. That did spook me a bit. Okay, no, that was just my cobblestone blocking up this water. Yeah. The pistons went off because, of course, the sugarcane grew. That's what just happened there in the background. In other words, very good stuff. Indirectly emeralds. Very happy. This is going to help my cause so much, though. I'm only 10 down. And it can easily be regained using that zombie spawner. Because again, experience heals. Pickaxe. Okay, it keeps going down. That's great. Disappointing and also nice at the same time. As I'm finding out, though, it is really difficult to actually just finish up any of these tunnels and pretty much everything I'm thinking of here. Nope, that's still not done. Gold on the ceiling. That's a song. Oh, and I'm full. And I'm full up. What do I drop? 6 carrots. Probably not worth as much. Okay. Let's go drop our haul off, everyone. What have we got in here? Oh, nice. More beautiful stuff. It's all just adding up. It's all just little bits and pieces. But it just adds up. And somehow the ocelot spawned down here. That's interesting. Got a lot to smelt in here. And we're going to add to that. Can I make another hopper for this hopper? Yes, but it's also unnecessary. But what I will do... No, I can't actually I can't do that, because I'd lose the lava bucket. I'll come back. It's okay. Not a big deal. It is nighttime. I definitely should sleep. Because it's been a while since I slept, and I know if I walk outside, the phantoms will ambush me. Day 198, heading into day 199. Crazy. Nearly 200 days of hardcore Minecraft survived. It is a metric. I'm not ever sure it's an accurate one, if I'm honest. Just because when you think about it, it's like you could spend 200 days like in a dirt hole, you know, like just and sit there, and you've survived 200 days. Like you have done that, but you haven't come across like anything crazy. So is it an achievement? It really depends. And I would say for most of my days, even now, I still think most of my days have been spent underground in some sort of safety position where I'm not at risk of. Okay, hang on. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, that's what I do actually need to try and work on, is keep mining to try and find these caves, because where are they coming from? Damn you, Enderman, I'll find you. I will find you. You can't get away from me. Not forever. Actually, to be fair, there's a cave right underneath me, and I just have left it. That's also equally valid. Okay. I'm trying to think what else I need to do next. Not much, because all the stuff I really have... is clogging my inventory up already. I guess raw gold? Yeah, put that away. everything else I feel like I need. Oh, maybe this. Actually, I probably don't need... Well, I can... Okay, I should just be using that, actually. I'll work on that. Otherwise, okay. I'll do one more round of farming. But otherwise, that's nearing the end of today's episode, everyone. Again, not a hugely exciting one. Although it is nice that I've actually did do some mining. I went against my own promise and said that I know I'm just going to wait until it's safer. I get my thinking, but now that I've done even just the tiniest little bit, I'm also thinking there's so much mining to do that I probably should start doing some of it now. Otherwise, I'll never get around to doing it. Like, well, you know, it's just going to be 150 episodes of mining from here on out. And I joke, but maybe that is actually what it's going to be. I don't know. But at least I'm going to be trying to do as much as I can in between doing all of my enchanting and whatnot. Because it is a priority, my enchanting. But at the same time, as long as I'm not putting myself at risk, mining for gold, iron, coal, just then, I mean, it was very risk-free, really. Saw a bit of lava, patch it up. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Let me go and put this wheat seeds away. Because I did plant it all back, right? Yeah. That would be crazy if I did not. Let me just double check now that I did. Okay, yeah, I did do that. Okay, cool. That's fine. Very cool. 55 sugarcane from all over the place. I probably should be actually leveling up this villager here now. More than the other one, because he's already leveled up now. 20 we're up to. If I go to my master farmer as well, he makes it 25. Closing in on another one. Another mending book. So we're actually doing well on the mending books. Because of the farms and because of all the other bits and pieces I'm doing, especially the sugarcane, really starting to carry us. Which is all good stuff. But everyone, that is going to be the end of another episode. If you have enjoyed this one, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content here on Stonecraft, because we are 51 episodes in and we're not stopping anytime soon. We're going to continue on. Next week's episode will be the year anniversary. I'm not sure that I'm actually going to get it out in time for it, as in on the exact day of the year anniversary, but it is going to basically be, give or take, a year of this series done and dusted. 52 episodes, 52 weeks. Thank you all for the support so far. Of course, we're not quite there yet. It will be the next episode for that, but it's great to see that we're still going. Great to see we're making lots of progress. Mending stuff coming soon, hopefully. And until next week, everyone, take care.